Welcome back, everyone. For today's video, we are back and we are going to be playing against the engine Stockfish on the site Lichess. Now, very recently, I did a video playing against levels 1 through 5 against Stockfish. Most of those games were a breeze. I won pretty easily, but today we're back and I'm going to be playing against the final 3 levels 6, 7, and 8. Now, unlike the previous video, I expect Stockfish to put up a great fight at level 6, probably beat me at level 7 in a close game, and by level 8, I'm expecting to be despairing as I have no chance against this beast. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the action. All right, so here we go. We're going to play against level 6, 5 minutes plus 3-second increment, just like we did before, and off we go with random colors. So I get white. I'm going to play the move knight to f3. This is me being a little bit cagey here. I don't know what the level of the bot is. I'm going to try to play something very slow and simple to keep the position closed, because as the engine slowly surpasses me with every passing level, I will be able to not compete with it in terms of tactics. So I have to try to show some great positional understanding. So I'm going to play d3, idea knight d2 and e4 here, playing a very slow kind of game. Maybe I'll go c4 or e4. Which pawn thrust do I want to go for? I'm going to go for e4 here. Probably knight d2 and rook e1. Let's see what it does. We get knight c6. Okay, let's play rook e1 or knight d2. I don't know. Probably about the same either move. I'm threatening to go d4 here, which is kind of why I put the knight, because it guards the pawn. Okay, let's go d4. I'm controlling the center here with the big white center. Knights can't jump. Get e5. Maybe already a slight mistake. I'm going to go d5 here. I don't really like my position. It's turning into a bit of a King's Indian. Black is probably going to try to go knight e7 and f5 or knight d4, which I actually was not expecting. Okay, knight d4. This looks like a serious move. Okay. I don't really want to trade. I don't want to trade the knights, but okay, but I think I should trade. Okay, let's trade. I'm going to play h3. It's probably going to look like a very strange move to those of you guys watching at home, but I want to stop knight g4 and bishop g4 here by putting the pawn. I want to go rook e1, guard this pawn, maybe move the knight to hit the pawn one of these ways, if possible. Now, knight b3 is a move. Now, what's wrong with knight b3? There's going to be some a4, knight d4, knight d5. Okay, so the bot is really becoming annoying. It's actually starting to really fight. Okay, what do I want to do? I guess I'll go knight b3. Let's see. I'm not convinced that it's at the level that it should be able to beat me yet. I mean, I'm sure it's going to play knight d5, right? Okay, so it does find knight d5. This is could play a3 here. I would also point out one thing that's very important as I play against this bot, forgetting about the fact this computer is, this is one of the issues with playing against people when you do know their rating, because how you play based on the level of your opponent generally is reflected by how good you think they are. So like in this case, I don't know how strong it is. So like I'm being very cagey in a spot where it might be level 6 Stockfish might be much weaker than I think it is. But because I don't know, the way that I play is a little bit different than if I actually knew for sure. So what do I want to do? I don't really want to take knight f5 is an actually very interesting option. Knight f5, gf5, ed5, a3 could be annoying. But knight f5 takes ed5, a3, c3. Don't love it. I don't really like anything here. I think I'm just going to go c3, reinforce the pony so I can take this knight. If I take, then after the trade, the pawn would guard this knight. We get knight b6, logical move. Somehow I feel like I've made a mistake already. This is not great. I guess I'll go a3. Really worried about this problem on the diagonal if my opponent can undermine the chain. We got knight c4. Let's go bishop f1, hit the knight. Okay, now knight b6 is not a good move. This is a waste of time, because if we go back here, when you go knight c4 and I drop back and you go back, it doesn't do anything. So it gives me free time to activate my pieces. Let's go bishop to f4 here, try to develop the queen and the rook. Rook a5, what a move. I did not even consider that. I guess I'll go queen d2, idea rook d1. g5. I missed g5 altogether, and now I'm going to lose this game, probably. Okay. Go queen d3, attack the rook. Bishop g5 was maybe a move, I don't know. Maybe it was rook e1, takes, rook a1. Didn't like it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting myself into trouble here. Let's go knight c2, attack on the diagonals. b5. That's a good move too, of course. A very good move. It's turning into a bad position. Go knight b4, c. I think I'll try knight b4 to go knight d5, maybe. Knight d5. Get rook takes b2. Logical move. Okay, now I could take the knight here. I can also play like rook d1. Rook d1 seems reasonable. Rook d1, there's bishop b5, queen f5, rook e5. Tactics, tactics, tactics. I don't really want to take. Maybe I should. Guess I'll take. Why not? g5 is hanging here. You'll notice, of course, unlike... Okay, I take. Unlike the previous levels here, I'm also having to use a lot of time, which is not a good thing. Okay, rook e6. I still feel like there are chances for me to save this game somehow. Like, if I go here, queen a6. Now, that looks like a... that looks wrong, but how wrong is it? If I go queen f3... Queen f3, rook e1, rook e1. Okay, let's go here. I'm threatening this pawn now. Trading was probably enough to make a draw if you were to ask me. I think trading rook e1 takes rook e7. Wait, did I just miss a win there? Maybe I... No, probably... I don't know. Whatever. Okay, the game goes on. Let's think. Okay, I can go rook e3 here. I can also just take the rook. If I take the rook and play bishop f6, that does not look bad. Okay, takes bishop f6, queen 6, queen f4. I'm gonna go for it. If I go here, try to force a trade of the bishops. I still think I can probably beat the spot, but it's putting up great resistance now. So I'm gonna trade the bishops. More than happy to get rid of them. If it takes, I mean, rook b1 or rook d. Actually, rook b1, b5. Rook d1 just looks right somehow. I feel like everything's got to be in the middle here. This weak king. Saw that. If I go queen h5, I think I still have chance. Do I have rook e5? I've got rook e5. No, takes. Oh wait, takes. Wait, rook e5 takes queen f6, rook d7, king g6, rook there. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm still winning because I can also hit everything on the diagonal. Oh, there's bishop h3 still. Wait. Still, yeah, I have to take. Okay, threatening mate in 1. I can also tickle check. Let's go f3. Queen c4. King g7. Queen d5, maybe? Okay, I still think I should be winning somehow. Okay, let's go f3. Stop the mate threat. c4. The king is so open here on this diagonal. Somehow I feel like everything should be too active. I also have I also have g4 to trap the bishop, maybe. I'm wondering if I go g4 if this is winning. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to trap this bishop on the edge. Of course, that's an incredibly bad move by me. Oh man, did I just throw the game? I think I did. That's an incredibly bad move by me. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Queen e1, c3, and I've just messed it all up. Queen e1, c3, queen h4, maybe. King g7. Okay, whatever. I've got to try something. That's so... Okay, I did not expect that move. So I go queen h4. Rook e4 also... okay, let's go here. Threaten rook e7 with a double stack. Classic kebab. Queen h4 now, maybe? Okay, I tricked it. I'm going to win this game, but this was very dangerous. Okay, so now it's just a matter of... not queen h6, there's queen g3. Let's go check. Why did I do that? I just blundered. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Let's go here. It's still winning, but very, very messy by me. Okay, let's go g5. Just keep attacking. Take. And now I can check. Force the queens, and I get the win. Yeah, so this was a bit scary, not gonna lie. This one was very scary. I still get the win, but this was not an easy game. Okay, let's now just march up. We get the win. Oh, it was very scary. That was very scary. Okay, let's go here. Cut the king off. Check. March the king up. Go back. Go check. Just walk the king. And checkmate. There we go. All right, that was really scary. Really scary. I was definitely worse at multiple times. I think the bot just made a couple of critical blunders. If I go to the analysis board, just take a look at this. I was much worse around here, right? Maybe not much worse. I thought it was much worse. I was much worse here. Apparently, computer wants b5 and black's better. We keep going. Okay. So still not as bad as I thought it was. Bishop f5 was close to winning. I was definitely losing in this position. It let me back into the game. Rook e6 apparently winning here, by the way. Rook e6, fe6, and rook e1 is apparently winning. After takes, rook e7 is a classic kebab. Everything's getting impaled here. There's going to be a checkmate on 7th rank. I didn't see it, so I took. I went here. It still actually is winning here. It's still winning. And then it's still good. So we get a win. Very dicey game. I'm not going to pretend that was a good game, but we get the win. So let's move on. We're now going to be playing against level 7. So that was already tough. I expect this is going to be bad. I might still be able to survive level 7, but I think I'm going to go to turtle mode against level 7 just to see. Because I have a feeling we're already in a very dangerous spot here. I go g5. h4, h5 is weird. Okay, let's go. I'm already a bit perplexed. I guess I'll go d6. Idea knight c6. I'm just gonna get murdered. Okay, I'm just gonna get murdered in this game. That's lovely. Yeah. I guess I'll take. I mean, maybe it can still blunder. I mean, let's be real. It could still make a mistake, I suppose. Don't really expect it to make a blunder, but it could. Okay. Queen a5. I think I'm gonna go bishop g4, maybe knight f6 here. No, but there's rook h4 probably. Let's go here, I guess. Why not? Hit the pawn, maybe I can take this with the bishop. Maybe not. If I go knight f6, there's e5. I'll take. Develop the knights, try to castle here. This is already really bad for me, though. Really bad. If I go e5, this doesn't look right. If I castle, I'm going to try to go king b8 and survive. I get bishop e3. Okay, I'm actually happy to see bishop e3. Now, at least once I develop the knight, I can maybe go e5. Still obviously worse, but it doesn't feel like it's just dead lost immediately, the way that it feels like it should have been, for what it's worth. So I guess I'll go king b8. Why not? Worth noting, of course, that it's actually thinking now, too. As the levels progress, it's starting to think. It's not just moving instantly anymore. So I'm going to go queen c7. Maybe knight b6 is an idea. Maybe e5 somewhere. This is very bad, though. I'm going to go knight b6. Just stop any threats towards the pawn here. Cut it off. There might be d5 anyway. There's f4. Okay, f4. If I go d5, e5, I'm getting crushed. If I go knight d7, I'm getting crushed. If I do just about anything, I'm getting crushed. So there isn't really a whole lot to be said here. I guess I can go. I guess I'll go e6, e5. I'll play knight d5 and pray pretty much. Okay, let's go here. Bishop e7. Try to hit something on the diagonal. There's also d5 at some point, then e5 and e5 f5, and I'm just in really bad shape. I go bishop e7. I hit the rook, maybe rook g8 here. Okay, that is not a move I expected. Can't I go d5? Wait, d5, e5, knight e4, and bishop h4? Or did I oh, great, I blundered. There's f5. Oh man, and there's bishop f4. That was a mistake. I go e5 takes knight e4. Maybe. This is bad. Very bad. Takes bishop f4. I lose. So knight e4. Wait, knight e4, knight e4. d4, bishop f4, bishop d6. No, that's no good. I should have thought more before blitzing that move out. If I take knight e4, knight e4, d4, rook e4, just bad. If I go e5, de5, knight e4, rook e4 takes knight e4. That's also bad. Might be the best attempt to create some kind of complication, though. Actually, I don't even see what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe I should take and play knight d. No. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I know that I'm losing here anyway, but let's see. Okay, take. It's gonna sack the rook. Probably rook takes knight, I'm guessing. Yeah, and knight takes e4. I can't take the pawn because of bishop f4 or f6 first. Now I have a problem. This bishop is dominated. Beautiful play by Stockfish. I'm gonna go king a8, just desperately trying to hang on. Problem is my bishop here is bad. I take. I'm sure I'm losing. I don't see the instant loss. Bishop g4. It feels like it's trying to give me some kind of weird chance here that I do not deserve. Maybe I go e5 and knight. I mean, I should be losing here, but I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like the bot is giving me a prayer. I don't know why it's giving me a prayer, but it's giving me a prayer. Let's go here, try to put the knight on f4. Okay, put this knight on f4 maybe. I can take. Okay, bishop g6. Now, I know that I'm still probably worse, but I feel like it's let me back into the game here. I have a position that I should not have in this position. I've gotten better than I deserve. If I go back, it's gonna make a draw. No, it's not gonna make a draw. It goes bishop g4. Okay, so if I go rook g8 maybe, bishop e3. That's a good move potentially. That's potentially a very good move with bishop a7. Go queen a5, bishop f4, get bishop c5 maybe. Okay, go bishop c5. Trying to bring my bishop into the game here if I can. I'm still probably in trouble. b4? I thought I had a tactic. I don't have a tactic. I just lose. I take rook b3 and I've got nothing. Queen e1? Queen e1, king b2, and nothing. For a move there, I think it blundered. I think for a move there, I was back in business if I played knight h5. For a move there, I think I actually was back in business until I blundered. Let's go, like, I guess I'll keep playing because why not? Let's go queen d4, queen c7, rook b8, then f7 probably is winning. King a2 is a weird move. That is not the move I expected. Go rook e8, f7, g4 doesn't work. Okay, if I check and check, queen g1 maybe. Wait, it's making a draw? Why is it making a draw? There's got to be something that I'm missing here. There has to be some tactic that I'm missing. There's no reason for it to make a draw here. If I go rook e8, f7. I go rook e8, bishop f3. Is there maybe there's rook, is there maybe rook d5? Wait a second. So if I go rook e8, bishop f3, rook d5, f7. I go rook to e8. Rook d8, there's queen c7 as well, though. So it can't be rook d5, there's queen c7 also. I think I'm gonna make a draw here. No, now it's not gonna let me make a draw. What was the move? It's not a threefold. I thought that was a threefold repetition somehow. Maybe it's not. I thought it was. Apparently it's not. Okay, I go here. f3. Okay, queen d8 maybe. There's knight b7 at the end. That's disgusting. So if I go here, takes knight c5 takes. There's knight b7. Is there any other trick here? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Rook b7, knight there. I don't see it. I can play rook c8. Knight d6 is the threat. Do I have any other options? If I go check, king a2. If white gets knight d6, I just lose the game. I'm going to try this. Whoa, it goes queen f. Oh, that's not what I expected either. Here, maybe? I'll go check. I'll go check. Now, I could sack. I think I actually should sack and take the knight. It's the best try. I've got 2 pawns for a bishop. But of course, there's queen f6, which I didn't see. Of course, let's go here. check. It's also got c3 and bishop c2, which I didn't see either. Yeah, there's just no way to survive now. Guess I'll go like here, pretend to go rook g2 maybe, just pretending. If I check, I'm gonna go a6 maybe, try to stop the checkmate. h6, of course, very good move. If I go rook h2, I don't see an instant loss at least, but it's got queen g1. Queen g1, it beats me. All right, I'm gonna resign this one. I'm gonna do a rematch. I'm gonna try to beat it with the white pieces. It is better than me, but I think it does still make mistakes. So I'm gonna take one more crack at level 7 before we head to level 8, where I'm just gonna get steamrolled. Because there were moments there where I think I had chances to survive in that game. So let's just play h3. There were probably 2 or 3 moments where I think it was just beating me and it made blunders. And I probably, if I'd found the best move, would have had a chance to survive. So we'll take one more crack at it this time with the white pieces. Play bishop b2 next move. Maybe castles. It's all pretty normal. It clearly is playing at a level where it can just destroy me. But it will make a couple of blunders every game. So the few blunders that it will make every game, that's where I have to pounce. And try to take advantage of it. Maybe I should just go c4 here. I don't understand queen e7, queen c7 at all. Probably d4. Yeah, d4. Okay, I can take and play maybe. I think I'm going to take and play f4 here. Try to open up both the diagonals for the 2 b's. Okay, if I go f4. Okay, let's just go f4. Try to really play against this weak pawn. Great bishops, great diagonals. Takes, did not expect that. Knight f4 has to be right. Go knight d5. Knight f3 to hit this pawn. I feel like I should be doing fine here, but maybe I'm not actually better. I feel like I should be better, but maybe I'm just insane. Maybe I am actually just insane. I thought I was just better, but now as I look at the position, it's like, why should I be better? Why should I be better? I shouldn't be better, probably. Queen f3, rook e8, rook e1, rook e3. Takes bishop f6, though. Okay, wait. So maybe it's okay. Rook e1 next move. So I have takes and knight d5. g5. That is a move I did not even consider. Am I in trouble already? I go knight d5, takes queen d5, h6. If I go knight h5, takes queen g3, knight e4, queen e3, king h1, queen g3, knight e4, check, king h1, queen e3, knight e5. I think I'm going to trust my instinct and just go all in here. This might be losing, but I'm going to go all in. If it takes, I'm going to go for knight e4, king h1. I'm going to trust there's some kind of tactic here with all my... Okay, it plays h6, so it clearly sees the same thing I see. Although it also just says f5 now, so what did I just do? I did something stupid. If I go h4, queen g3, knight e4, queen e3. I mean, I think I have to go all in, actually. I don't like it, but I think I have to because it's going to claim the center. Rook e8. Whoa, what's this? So if I take... If I go knight e... Oh, knight e4, you can sack the rook. Oh, man. Knight e4 just sacks the rook for the knight. Actually, is that so bad, though? Knight e4, takes. Maybe it's not so bad. It looks bad, but... Wait a second. So, if I take knight e5, I'm just going to get mated on the king side, so I can't do that. So, I think I have to go... But knight e4 and then knight e... I think I have to do this. I don't know what else I can do. I take. There's still a gh6 threat here too. I saw knight e5. I assumed that I have some tactics like queen h3 or queen h2 to force some trades. If I go bishop d4, just bishop e4 and I resign. Queen h2 or queen h2, queen g5 doesn't look right. Queen h3 doesn't look right either, but I think I have to play it. I don't think I have any other moves. gh6, bishop e4, rook f2, knight g4. I'm just losing. Wait, but takes bishop e4, queen h3, takes. Wait, actually, maybe I can take. Wait, takes, queen h3, takes, bishop d4, knight f3. That's probably enough to draw, actually. I should be happy. I think I mean, if I'm not happy with a draw at this stage, then there's probably something wrong with me. Okay, let's go for it. I have queen h3 to force the queens off the board. I don't think, yeah, okay, it has to trade. Now I take d4. Goes, I mean, okay, I can't win probably. I have to take. Goes knight f3. I have to sack. I have to go king f2 to bring this rook into the center of the action. Yeah, I can draw this game. I can't win, but I can draw, which I guess I should count as some kind of moral victory. Rook h1, just bishop g7, I guess. So yeah, I'll go check. Play bishop f5. Okay, I did not expect that either. Okay, let's go. Bishop e3 is it? Nah, it's not a try. I'm just gonna force a draw. Trade, go king e2. Yeah, this bot will make some errors, but still very, very tough to win against it. Okay, I mean, just trade, push the pawns. Just a pretty routine draw here. I guess I just take, play a4. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's got rook h3. It's wait, did I just lose my, wait a sec, oh, it just tricked me. Wait a second, what? Wait, but if I go b7, it still is rook b8 and it's a draw. No, it's still a draw no matter what. Okay, so I go here, I push the pawns. Okay, so it's just being cheeky. It's just being really cheeky here. For a second, I thought I made a huge blunder. Wait, what? Is this still a draw or not? Wait a second. This should still be a draw, no? Wait, what's it doing? Wait, what? Is this still a draw or, wait, what just happened to the bot? It just lost its mind. What? I don't know if that's like what just happened. I'm really confused. This game is just a draw the whole way. I don't understand. I'm actually confused right now. Checkmate. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Because I'm way too confused by that game. One more game. I'm gonna just try to play a hedgehog setup, move very fast. I don't know what that last game was. In a way, I just want to get crushed this game because I don't understand what that was at all. Let's go here. I'm gonna play b6, more hyper moderns. Setups hippopotamus. Not taking huge risk. I don't know what that was. It played fine and then it made like three just crazy moves it made like 3 or 4 crazy moves in a row, which I don't understand at all. Very, very confused by that. Let's go here. Bishop g7, bishop b7. Finish off the diagonals. Go here. Really, really confused. Really, really confused. Okay, now it's playing normally again. It's like it recovered its mind, so I'm just going to walk the king. To h7, manually castle on the king side here. Bring the rook, bring the knight back. I've probably played this 1,000 times in online games. Let's go here. Knight g8, knight f6 is my idea. Maybe I should have put the rook on f8. I don't know. Maybe the rook's better there than it is on e8, but who cares? Okay, now it does go bishop d3. Is e5 a threat? It is not a threat because I can just take the knight on f3 currently. Maybe I should have played knight f6, but then bishop 8. Wait, what? Wait a second. This doesn't look right. This looks wrong. Very wrong to me. But maybe it's fine. Maybe the computer will just laugh at me and say this is just fine. I don't really want to go d5. I do want to take, but after knight c5, bishop f1, how do I proceed? Rook d8 or a5 maybe? I'm going to trust my instinct that I take. I'm going to go knight c5 here. Hit the bishop, guard the pawn. Knight e4. Not the move I expected. But a good move. A good move. A very, very good move. If I take, there's queen d3. If I take, bishop e4, rook d8. If I take, is it going to take with a pawn maybe? I don't know what it's going to take with a pawn. It's definitely an option. play rook ed8, queen c3, takes. Okay, I'm gonna play this move, claim the lane. If takes, I just take. Okay, now this bishop is a bad piece, I think, or it has bishop h4, which I missed, because now if I put the rook here, there's going to be a fossil on the rook. If I go here, it's going to be c4 with more or actually wait, rook d5, there's no c4, I take. Rook d5, f4, knight e7, c4, rook d3 takes, knight f5. Also kind of interesting as a line. I can also, no, I can't take because then there's bishop g6 at the end. So rook d5 looks kind of interesting here. Rook d5, f4. But then what? Rook d5, f4, a5 maybe? No, then c4 anyway, and it's bad. Okay, rook d5, f4. King h8. Queen e3. How do I do this? Rook d5 looks reasonable. I'm actually stumped. Give me a second, you guys. Actually stumped. Rook d5, f4. King h8. Queen moves. Knight e7. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna trust my instinct. It's gonna play f4 or b4 maybe, but I think f4. Yeah, expected. I'm going to move my king so that now there's never any of this fossil business. When it goes c4, I just move the rook back. Okay, I go here, I guess. Why not? Knight e7. I desperately need to bring the knight in. Or am I just going to get squished again? I think I'm just going to get squished here. If I go c5, probably b5, takes. Bishop e4, I can... Oh, rook b1. That's not a move I expected. At some point, maybe I've got g5 or rook d4 here. It feels like there should be some tactics. I don't like a5, rook c8, there's bishop a6, knight e7, bishop e4. Bishop e4 is a big threat, so I have to do something immediately. So I guess I'll go here to avoid any weird business. Rook e4, also a good move, of course. If I take and play rook c... Yeah. This is not good. Takes, rook c8, bishop b7. Is there any way to complicate with g5? Or maybe like is f6 a move here? No, it doesn't do anything. Rook d5 maybe is a move just because I can take. I really feel like I'm hanging by a thread at this point in the game, though. If I can get the knight in, I have like one last prayer to survive, maybe. So takes, knight e7. If I don't, knight e7, rook c5, takes, queen c5, knight d5, takes, bishop g3, g5. I mean, that's probably losing, but honestly, I don't see anything better. Rook c4, queen c4, b5. That's all bad. So if I go knight e7, I think I'm just going to sack a pawn here, just pray that I can get some counterplay maybe. But I shouldn't pre-move that because there's no guarantee. Also, there's knight f5, I realize. There's also knight f5. That's not the move I expected either. That's a strange move. Okay, I have to go to d5, hit the pawn, hit the queen, g5 maybe somewhere in here. Okay, this is one of those things I mentioned before. It's like it feels like it's winning, but it's not being precise here. Like there's a slight mistake, but I don't know if there's anything I can even do about it. It's the problem. I go queen e8, bishop e4 is just deadly. g5 doesn't work either. Knight f4 just takes. c4, bishop c4, queen c8 just takes. Queen c8, rook f7 doesn't work. So basically nothing works here, so I'm just dead lost, I think, if my math is correct. Rook b8, bishop a6, takes knight f4, takes g5 or something, but also doesn't look very good. Yeah, I'm just lost. If I go king g8, bishop e4, is there any chance? Knight f4 maybe? Knight f4, queen e4. Nope, there's also bishop e7. And if I play rook b8, bishop a6, there's just nothing. If I go a5, bishop e4, I just lose. Knight b4, bishop e4, I just lose. Everything I lose. I lose, and I lose. I go g5, takes... knight f4, knight f4, still queen f. There's also a beautiful sack here as well. I just lose. I actually just lose. There's like nothing that I can do here even. I go rook b8, just bishop a6. Yeah, it's just a disaster. King g8, bishop e4. I go rook b8, bishop a6. Bishop a6, knight b. Nah, I'm just lost. I'm just completely lost here. So, because I'm completely lost, is there any move that I can play here to even pretend that I'm still in the game? Doesn't really look like it. I guess I'll just go here. Yeah, of course. I'll take... Oh, no, there's bishop e7. I already went through this line. There's bishop e7 first. Oh, it doesn't do it. I'm still dead lost, but maybe I can pretend for a move or two. I go rook b8. That's also a strange move that I did not... That's a very... Wait a second. That's a very strange move. What is the point of that move? Wait, so if I take on e5... Oh, is there bishop g6 here? Oh, man, there's bishop g6. I thought it blundered. It tricked me. It tricked me. Too good. Just too good. Just too good. I think I was still lost anyway, but if I go to analysis board, was I still okay after rook b8? Queen h5, queen e8. Where's the win? Rook a7. No, it's still losing. Yeah. Yeah, it's already a stage where if I get lucky, I can maybe survive, but already too much. Okay, so we're gonna finish. We're gonna play against level 8, the final level. Let's do random. Let's do 5-3. I'm gonna try to be super serious now. This is Stockfish at its absolute best now. So I'm gonna start by playing Hyper Modern the first game. Second game, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm going to play against it with probably going to play against it with something more standard. So let's go knight d2, g3, bishop g2. I did a slightly different version of this. Normally I would have the knights here, D's knights in the middle, put them on these two squares. Let's go here, castle the king, keep rolling. Let's go bishop g2. I'm going to castle my king. Knight e5 is also a move that I think I played against Wei, if I remember correctly. I think I played against Wei, but I could be wrong. Let's just castle here. Get e5. Okay, so now I'm going to play the move e4 here. And the reason I'm going to play e4 is I'm trying to kind of close the center a little bit. If we get d4, maybe I can do something on the king side here. I'd love to do something, although it's going to be very hard. Don't really like a4. c3 is definitely a move that I can play. I mean, at this point, I kind of have to go all in. This really wasn't my intention, but I'll do it. Maybe I should have played c4. But we'll see. No, it doesn't. See, I should have gone c4. Because if I go c4, it's a clogged toilet and I don't waste time. I should have just played c4 in one go. Why didn't I do that? But whatever. If we go on, I'll go here, knight b1, try to trade some bishops. Maybe I bring the knight around this way to play for b4 later on. Like this. Of course, it doesn't trade. Should go like knight e1 maybe. Okay, knight e1's move. h3. I don't really like h3 fundamentally, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it either here. So I'm going to play h3. Idea king h2, idea bishop d2. Okay, it goes there. Now I feel like at some point I've got to do something instantly. So I guess I'll go here. Maybe I'll go knight e1 and then f4. Seems reasonable. As reasonable as anything can be. Let's go here. Idea f4. Activate the bishop on all the diagonals. Okay, so f4 is a move. Now, do I want to play f4? I think I do. But f4 takes bishop d. I've got to go for it. If I don't, I'm not going to respect myself. It's actually not going to... Oh, I didn't think it was going to take. Okay, so I take. Okay, this I did not expect. But maybe this is just back. There's a knight h5 at the end of this. There's a knight h5 at the end, which I didn't see. Okay, so I'll trade. I'm going to go queen f3. Hit the knight, hit the pawn. Knight h5. Knight h5 is actually just playable because it's not a free pawn. I just lose now. I just lose the game immediately. I just lose instantly. And the reason I lose is because now there's going to be like 1, 2, 3, and I just get killed on the king side out of nowhere. If I hadn't played f4, that would have been an interesting position. Probably I would have ended up in trouble anyway. But it would have been interesting to see how it would have beaten me. Unfortunately, now I just lose. I'll go here. It's probably going to play rook f8 and then f5, and I'm just going to get smoked. Yeah, rook f8, f5, and I just lose immediately because of weaknesses. Nothing I can even do here. Let's go here, just so you guys can at least see why it's so dead lost. I guess I'll go here, keep the pawn guard. Now f5, and I'm just getting absolutely slaughtered. There's actually nothing I can do. I'll play knight f3 just so you guys get to see a finish, but I lose the game here. I'll take the pawn. There's probably a tactic very soon. Maybe even just stacking the rook. Or yeah, there is a tactic. So I take with the bishop, there's knight f3. If I take with the king, there's a check, back, check, with a fork of the king and the queen. Too much. I'm just going to resign this one. Too good. Okay, let's go again. I'll play with black. Play some kind of King's Indian. Let's go here, maybe knight e7. Probably moving a little bit too fast as well, because since I'm playing 5-3, there is a lot of time to think on every move, so I don't have to play instantly. I'll just go here. Go here. But if I build up enough time, I should be able to think for 1 minute on a given move. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Build up the big time at the start, and then start using it a little bit later on. Here. Maybe I'll play knight f6, knight g4. Probably I should have gone for that right away. Oh, whoa, we get this. Okay, I'm actually happy to see this. Relatively happy, I should say. Doesn't mean I'm actually happy. Okay, I mean, I'm going to go a5 here. Try to stop the quick queenside expansion. Like bishop a6 is a move here. Rook e1 is not the best move. Like, how do I do this? I guess I'll go here, knight f6 maybe. Try to reroute the knight and castle. Oh, I can't castle because h6 is still hanging. If I go here, is it really going to play f4? It might. Still going to go here and hope that it goes back. Don't play f4. Okay, it goes back. So I'll go back. It's not going to make a draw. Surely it's not going to make a draw. Is it? It's going to go f4 or not? Ugh. Oh, painful. That is painful. I didn't think it would do it. That is unfortunately painful. Okay, let's see. So if I take... Is it e5? I mean, let's see. I don't know what the problem is. So I'm going to take. Is it e5 or is it just takes? No, it's takes. Okay. If I go g5, forking the bishop and the knight, there's some tactic with e5, I assume, and I get crushed. Wait, so let's think about it. So g5, e5, d takes e5. Bishop e5, knight e5, knight f3, bishop e5, knight f3, f6. That can't work. I'll explain why after the game, but it's not going to work. So, what do I even... Bishop g5, maybe? No. This is just lost. I'm actually just lost here. Again. Nothing I can even do to survive. I'm just getting absolutely slaughtered. If I go knight e5, bishop e5, knight f3... Queen e7 takes... I mean, I guess I'll do it. I've got nothing else to do at this point. Go here. Desperately trying to hang on. Something's going to collapse. I'm underdeveloped here. Yes, of course there's knight b5, which I didn't see. Go here. Try to guard the pawn. I'll play this out, but it's going to be something like this. Just like, it just never ends. The pain just... I'm just going to resign this. We'll do one last one for the road. Let's go g3, bishop g2. I'm just getting destroyed every game now. No chance. Go d3. Go here. I'm going to play h3. Last game I'm going to play here. I'm going to just like be super closed. If I get the right structure, maybe I can get a miracle. I doubt it, but maybe. Let's go here. Maybe idea a3, b4. Maybe b4 to harass knight. I'm going to go c4 here. Try to force an exchange. Probably going to go d4 though again. Go here. Open up the diagonal. I actually rather like my position so far in this game. I can take with the knight. I can take with the pawn. We get castles. So... guess I'll just play rook d1 here. It goes d4. I mean, I don't really want to go for the clogged toilet with e4, but I kind of have to here. Goes knight c6. That's not the move I expected. g4 is also... If I go g4, knight g3, that looks bad. Knight f3, knight h4 is an option, kind of. Problem is, again, my king is stuck, so I'm going to try to manually castle my king again. Let's go here. If it gets f5, I just get crushed on the f file. Okay, maybe I go like here, maybe? Like king g1, king h2. Not so convinced my position is just the end of the world, oddly enough. Let's go here. Okay, now I can play rook f1, look to play f4 somewhere. I feel like my position's not that bad. I'm gonna go a4. I want to stop b5 here. Bishop a3 is a move somewhere. Let's go back, guard the pawn. Bishop a3. This is the best position I've had, by the way, by a big margin against this bot, against level 8. Not even close. This is easily the best position I've had. I guess I go here. Maybe like knight e1. Okay, I'm definitely not trade. I could. No, I'm not trading. I'm just going. Could just go bishop c1 too, maybe. I'll go bishop c1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go bishop c1 to hit the knight. Goes back. Okay, let's go here. I'm gonna try to play knight c2 to trade the knights. I also have f4 now. Okay, this is the best position I've had by by a big margin. With f4 incoming, potentially, like, I have chances. Bishop d2 I don't really like that much. It's not the worst move. I want to go f4, but if I go f4, there's going to be a knight getting to e5, so I probably shouldn't do that. So if I don't want to do that, the logical way to play this, bishop d2 is the logical move. I don't really want to go bishop d2 because then there's going to be a6. How do I do this? Okay, I guess I'll play rook g1. Just a prophylactic move to kind of stop any weird stuff here. I'm going to go here to stop b5. I'm going to put my other rook on f1. I'm going to try to move my bishop to d1. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do here. I want to put this bishop on d1. Put this knight. Okay, of course it plays knight g5 to stop me, so I can't do that. I could go h4. Oh, I see its idea. I see the idea. Now I see the idea. It wants to go knight e6, knight f4. I go knight e2. That's not great. None of this is great. I'll go knight c2. c7, very reasonable move. Really don't want to play bishop h1, but I might have to, just to stop f5. Okay, I don't understand that move. h4 is always an option. I'm just gonna go back. It's gonna repeat probably. It's bishop c7 again, like it always. No, it doesn't repeat. Okay. f3 is a move here. I don't like it. h4 is a move here. I don't really like it. Bishop a3 is a move here. I don't really like it. I don't really like much of anything here, which is kind of a problem. If I go h4, that's just ugly. Knight e1 at knight f3. I mean, it's kind of an option. I think I'm gonna go for it. Let's go here, I guess. Try to trade the knights again. Knight e6. Okay. It's kind of really ugly. Now this is really ugly, I guess. All my pieces again have found their way to the wrong square. They found their way to the wrong square. I'm gonna go here. It's gonna go knight f4. I'm gonna go like bishop f3 and pray, basically. Oh, I guess not. Okay, so now I'll bring the bishop back to d1. Or knight no, I think I bring the bishop back to d1 here. Queen d7. Okay, so it's trying to go h5, I think. I'll go knight e2. Try to force a trade. Now my rooks are at least on the right files here, I thought. Apparently they aren't. I'm just gonna get crushed again. So I take, and I go f3, I guess, and king g2. This is gonna get really ugly, I think, though. I don't think I'm gonna get a lock the way that I needed. I'll go rook h1. Knight e5. Yeah, all my pieces are misplaced again. Try to bring my queen over. It's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm just gonna get crushed here. Let's go here. If I go bishop d2, takes. I still don't see it, so I'll go here. Go. Oh, No, it's just, I'm just gonna get crushed anyway because it's just gonna create the legendary triple stack. And there's just nothing I can even do to stop it. Actually, there's actually nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do here to stop the triple stack. This is slightly depressing, right? Because if I go here, queen f1, queen h7, yeah, I can't. There's just a rook h2 mate at the end. Too brutal. Just too good for a weak human like myself. Just too good. If this knight could get to f2, I'd actually be okay, but it doesn't get there even. Okay, so how do I do this so you guys at least see the finish of this game? I mean, I guess I'll just go here. It's gonna go rook h6 and queen h7. Or it doesn't, but it doesn't matter because my position is so bad that I'm gonna lose no matter what. That's strange. That's actually kind of strange. Okay, is there? I guess I'll go here. Takes rook. Okay, yeah. Now it's gonna do it. It has so much time in the world that it can literally wait forever to set up the triple stack. It has so much time. There's nothing. I can't even stop it. It's just gonna crash through here. There's just nothing. There's just no way. I'm just gonna resign. Nothing I can do. Yeah. Okay, let's try one last one. One last one, you guys, for the road. I know this makes the video extremely long, but one last one. I'm gonna try one last time to set up a fortress. Okay, let's go h6. Idea bishop g7. All right, let's go b6 to stop c5, knight b5. That could be a slight issue. Or I can just let it go e5 and just get a lost position immediately. That's always a great idea. Yeah, I just should not have done this either. Bishop g7 was the only move. Nothing to be done. Just completely lost already. Well, maybe not completely lost. Maybe I have bishop a6 or something. Let's go here. Do I have some trick maybe? No, I don't have a trick. I just lose anyway. Okay, let's go here, I guess. Try to guard. I thought there was going to be some kind of weird check, maybe like knight f5 and bishop b4 or something. Like, if I take and play knight c6, I'm going to go for this. This probably isn't working, but I'm going to try it anyway. Like knight c6 with bishop b4 is my idea to hit the king. Oh, I'm just down a rook. Yeah, this didn't go well. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna resign this game. I'm just down a rook here. Nothing I can do. Yeah, Stockfish at level 8 is simply, of course, unbeatable. If I get a little bit lucky and get the right structure, I have a chance to maybe draw. But as you saw, even when I got the best possible position I could have asked for in the third game against level 8, I still got blown away off the board. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you're still watching, of course, it's been a big grind to get through it. But, you know, a lot of the fans wanted me to play against Stockfish levels 1 through 8. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you smash that subscribe button below. And we'll be back with more great content very soon. Hope you guys enjoy it and have a great rest of your day. See you guys. Bye.